But as far as wrestling, anything you're watching besides WWE, if at all, Cole?
Um, Hockey. I watch a lot of hockey and sports and everything. So Sports Center here on TSN, I watch a lot of that, and then a lot of kid shows are on my TV these days.
Well, because
So
of your Yoshi, I can see that.
yeah, but no, like beforehand I was on TV a lot. But usually, like I play. We just got a PlayStation 3,
Yeah.
so I plays on that a lot. I got an NHL 14.
Oh yeah, that's a good game.
It is actually. I did the draft. I played as Ontario Hockey Leagues, and this is in the CHL, Canadian Hockey League. What it is made up of 3 different leagues:
Hmm.
Western Hockey League, Ontario Hockey League, and the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League.
Oh yeah, those are good hockey leagues, especially to bring up to the majors. I can see that.
Yeah, so it basically grooms players before they make it to NHL. Anyway, I picked the Niagara Ice Dogs. They're on it,
Yeah.
and just to just to go through the World Cup playoffs, I made it into the World Cup game where my team lost. I did get
Oh.
a goal and assist in it though, but in all of the losing cause. But anyway, I got I got into the draft, and the way NHL 14 works is you got to do your pre-interviews and everything.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
So my top 3 teams were the LA Kings, because it randomly generates. But anyway, the LA Kings, which were picking third at the time. The Toronto Maple Leafs, which ironically could be still picking second this year,
Yeah.
and the Ottawa Senators.
Oh. Oh. You mean in the
In
in NHL's own universe in the game, because not in real life
No,
though.
not in real life.
Just in the game, within the context of the game.
Yeah,
I get what you mean now.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Anyway, and I was thinking, okay, well, not a big Ottawa Senators fan for anyone that knows me, and for reasons that I will keep private right now. But well, okay, well, I'll probably wouldn't, mainly because the captain a few year there at the time, Daniel Alfredson, who
He would
was,
just kill you guys.
well,
Yeah.
actually more it was more of his cockiness attitude. Like when he first became captain of the team, he guaranteed that Ottawa would get a cup. So that turned me off from Ottawa right away. It was like, yeah, don't make a guarantee that you can't, that you're not going
Back up.
to be able to deliver.
Yeah.
Uh, so needless to say that Ottawa didn't make it out of the first round that year against Toronto. But then it came to they, for other reasons, like the owner of the Ottawa Senators, he's not the British. He's more of a. I can't really formulate the words of my opinion. I'll keep it that way. I'm just not fussy on him as an owner. I'm sure he's a nice person, mind you.
Yeah, but so in other words, he doesn't anything he does is not helping the team, even though he tries to. But he just
Financially, I think he can. He is helping the team, but it's more stuff that like, you got to look at the other side of it, like of how,
personnel.
yeah.
Personnel. Okay, I can see
Some of the
that.
other personnel, like earlier this year, they fired their head coach at the time for, which I don't understand why. He coming off a win, you don't fire your coach. That's
Oh
exactly what they
yeah,
did.
definitely.
But then the ex-coach did state that, well, he deserved it because of the way they played under him. Well, okay, yeah, that's fine, but you could have waited another 2 or 3 more losses.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, the team,
I mean,
the team that getting back to the game in it, the team that did end up drafting was Ottawa. Was Ottawa.
so you played for your most hated rival.
Yes, I'm still playing for them right now. We just got the game recently and trying to make the team. Right? I don't. I'll be nice on it because they're willing to give a person a chance.
Well,
So
I would take it that once your contract expires in the game, then you would shop around. You're just fulfilling your contractual obligations unless they decide to release you or trade you, which either option would actually help because you don't like that team. But still, I can see. If I was playing the game, I would want to get or not traded per se, but I would want to go to my favorite team, the Winnipeg Jets, because I like the Jets. If I was playing,
which is ironic because Bragg has NHL 12, and that's who I got drafted to first overall.
Yeah, I really, as far as the Jets, the Jets actually, at least as of the time that we are making this video, they actually got better in terms of their roster. But right now, they are suffering a lot of injuries so far.
Yeah, it happens a lot. But their goalie, Michael Hutchinson,
yeah,
well, he's doing so good. I actually seen him play down here in St. John's. As of this recording, we actually own their affiliate, their AHL affiliate, the St. John's Ice Caps.
Yeah,
and
that is so cool, man. The fact that you even have a hockey team, even though it's just a minor league team, but still, the fact that you can just go there and watch a game whenever you can, it's just amazing. But go ahead.
Yeah, but Michael Hutchins was watching one playoff game where the team itself was facing off against Norfolk Admirals. Now, they are the affiliate of the Anaheim Ducks.
Yeah.
You remember do you know who John Gibson is?
I actually don't know. Who is John Gibson?
Okay, he's the backup goaltender of Anaheim this year. But for a lot of Canadian hockey players know him and probably dislike him for this reason, is because back in the World Juniors, he was the most cockiest goaltender there, saying that Canada was pretty much the easiest team that he loves to beat. He did come back to those comments. He did was the U.S. second ever gold medal at the World Juniors. He did beat us to get it. So, but after seeing those comments, he kind of did motivate Canada because he loved playing in Canada to beat Team Canada basically.
Yeah.
Anyway, those words did come back to bite him in the ass. But anyway, he was the goaltender for Norfolk this past postseason, and he went up against Michael Hutchinson. Now you obviously know who Michael Hutchinson is.
Yeah, he's one of the goaltenders, isn't he?
Yes.
For our team, not for my team, but for the Winnipeg Jets.
Yes.
As of this moment.
But
I don't know what happened though. So what happened?
Anyway, those two are having a good old battle. Norfolk did strike. St. John's did strike first, both in goals coming in the second period that they did get. But at one point, Michael Hutchinson was out of the play a bit, and thankfully he's left-handed. He's a right-handed shot. I say it was a right-hand shot because he actually writes to his left hand. I assume based on that.
Okay.
Anyway, he was just right out of it. The other player was literally like within point blank range. He just had the little puck there, and out of nowhere, the glove comes up from Michael Hutchinson, and he snagged it. The whole arena, like I was literally behind Michael Hutchinson's net when I seen it. So myself and Colette's brother-in-law were at the game, and because I ended up taking him to the game, and we both sitting down. We seen the save. The whole arena stood on its feet after that, and me and him were actually shouting at Hutchinson.
Wow, just to be able to see a big save like that in a playoff game, especially with that sort of magnitude, it's who won the game ultimately?
The Ice Caps ultimately won the game. That was Game 2 of that series. The Ice Caps won their series in 6, and went all the way to the Calder Cup Finals, only to lose it here in St. John's to the Texas Stars.
Oh wow! I was hoping you win the cup.
Same here, but that's all we can do.
Well, I mean, heck, on my team, the Sacramento Kings are still trying to win their first championship, and we can't even do that by even getting in the playoffs. We can't even get there yet. I mean, I'm happy that that we're trying to get better as far as coaching wise, and I'm glad that we upgraded to George Karl, but even so, I mean, I don't see how we can get back to the playoffs in the fashion that we are doing it right now. It's just I don't see it.
It's ironic because the Toronto Raptors, which is the NBA's team in Canada,
Yeah.
actually took off when they made the deal with the Sacramento Kings for Rudy Gay.
Yeah, that is funny. I mean, I guess I don't know. There must be something in the water, or it must be the chemistry they came up with. Because I don't know how they got as good as they did. I mean, I don't know if it's development, or I don't know if it was the fact that they are in the Eastern Conference. But how they got as good as they did, I'll never know.
Yeah, he. Let me know. Just put on that one again. No, he. Yeah, that's the biggest turnaround. That deal actually turned the Raptors from missing the playoffs to perennial. The winner of the division, perennial contenders. Right now, they sit third in the East as of this recording. So.
Yeah, that tells you something. That tells you we suck.
Oh, just make a trade involving Rudy Gay. You might get better.
Yeah, but even then, it's like, what can we do? It's like we've been stinking for years, and we need as much help as we can, and we still cannot. And even when we do get help, it's still not enough. It kills me every single time, every single year, ever since we've last made the playoffs. It kills me.
Well, I mean, a lot of teams do go through rebuilding, but the biggest problem in the NBA is its salary cap stuff. Like, as far as I'm concerned, every team should at least have one superstar.
Oh yeah, definitely. And although, to be fair, the Cleveland Cavaliers, even with the star power they have with LeBron, they're not doing that well. I mean, they may be in the chase, but they may not. They're not owning the league, as far as I know.
No, they're not. You're right, but the teams that are owning the league are actually surprising teams of the Golden State Warriors and the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, in fact, I even talked about the Atlanta Hawks in one of my videos for Much Games Guides. I talked about that, and it just kills me. Like, I mean, we do have superstars like DeMarcus and Rudy Gay, which is great. I mean, we need as much help as we can, but still, the fact that they have nothing, if you saw them before the season, you would think they had no chance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yet they are still there, and it kills me. Like it just defies logic. But I can see how it would work because they would have the chemistry with each other. In fact, when we were actually good, the Sacramento Kings, we did have that chemistry, and that's something you can't buy, and yet they have it.
Yeah, but every team goes through those struggles too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at the Miami Heat. For as long as they were dominating the East, now they're not going to make the. They may not even make it past the first round this year.
You know, yeah, it's true. I mean, they dominated for the better part of 3-4 years, and yeah, I could see how that doesn't work. And for the folks at home, I'm sorry if we're talking about sports, but you know that's exactly a microcosm of what we talk about between myself and Cole.
Yeah.
So let's see. Okay. We were talking about how about our friends, or at least some friends that I know. But what do you think of LPGrodus?
You know, I think Grodus is a great Let's player. He definitely deserves, well, actually more than deserves what he gets personally. But he is one of the better Let's players that I've ever known. Right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, he's the man. I'll tell you one thing. Or actually, let me take that last part back. He's not the man. He's the frog.
Yeah, and he's a good friend. He was a really good friend and everything. So I mean, when he can tiz out jokes pretty good and everything too. So
yeah.
And of course, ever since Banger came up with the damn it calls thing, Grodus has been like, I'm gonna own this. I'm gonna try to copyright it. Can I copyright it?
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, but it is funny, especially his hashtag #ScumbagGrodus. That is also funny.
Yeah, I've used that a couple of times on him. Too. Actually, when they did a contest for the PC game VVVVVV,
Yeah.
I actually used the Scumbag Grodus in that beginning episode, and then he went off to do the draw. I actually won the draw, but he had written down accidentally ColeNL112. So I made a comment in that video that I said, damn it, that ColeNL112, he's always one step ahead of me. And basically the joke was where he made the mistake. I mean, he meant to say Cole, and he put down Cone instead.
Oh, because he put an N instead of an L.
Yep.
Oh my god. I mean, you're not a cone.
Oh no, by far
I
not.
But oh my god, that. But hey, but yeah, LPGrodus, very funny guy. He's very. I really liked his videos. I would not be watching his videos if I didn't think they were funny, and the fact that he doesn't try too hard. He's just himself, and that's something I more than can respect about LPGrodus, because he doesn't try to be someone he's not, because well, he's just himself more or less, and that's again, that's okay. You know what, folks? That's one of the things you need to do, especially for the new Let's Players, is be yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not.
The biggest advice I can give for new Let's Players coming out is to be patient. Keep putting out your stuff out there, but don't force your commentary. Just let everything come naturally. If you let everything come naturally, and say, like, even if make a joke, or if the game sets you up for a joke and you need to take advantage of it, take advantage of it. Because it can actually happen right there.
Yes.
It's happened with me more than once. It's happened with yourself, Jew, more than once. And
oh yeah, definitely.
It happens. It happens with everybody. Just take advantage of wherever you can. If you're trying to be like a serious Let's Player and blame the game for something you've done. And yes, we've all been there. I've blamed the game for something I've done.
Yeah,
we've all done it. But
yeah, we have.
No, like, you basically just be yourself. And be patient, because the viewers are going to come, the subs are going to come, and people are going to find you entertaining.
Yeah, and you know what? I noticed that my Mario Party 8 Let's Play, like, I did that game like in 2012, I think. Yeah, 2012, and yet it was not until many years later that the views really went up. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, I made this 3 years ago. Why is... Well, I mean, I understand it was 3 years ago, but still, like... I mean, it just, like, the highest, I think, was my first episode of that series. And it's over, like, 1,000 views now. I know that 1,000 views doesn't sound like a lot, but to me it is. Considering I'm a Let's Player that's very small.
Yes, but now you're going to get bigger as time comes along, too.
Yeah, and in fact, as of the time that we are doing this interview, I have just like 6 subs over 300 subs, and 300 subs doesn't sound like a lot, but considering where I started from, it's a lot to me.
And you know what was funny about that? Is I actually just hit 300 subs when we actually went and instead of literally took off. It was just the 300 sub mark.
Oh my god. So, in other words, you became a superstar after that particular Bowser's Inside Story Let's Play. So, I mean, to go from that and to have as many subscribers as you do, that's like... Cole, you are the man, I'm telling you. Because there's not very many times that it happens, but the fact that it did, it's just... Cole, congratulations, dude.
Thanks.
Very good. Of course it doesn't feel as good, like... I mean, I've seen. Okay, I'm not going to say names, but there's this one guy who got 1,000 subs. I mean, you would think that's great and all, right?
Hmm.
Only problem is he sub for subbed. He sub for subbed,
Yeah.
and he didn't exactly say it, but per se, but he was like he would promote himself and he would say that he subbed to somebody else, and that person would sub back, and that's how he got his 1,000 subs. It just doesn't feel. It kind of makes you feel empty that you didn't really earn it. You know.
No, and there's all these people that come up to me and say, "Well, hey, can you check out my channel? Sub to me, please. And I've subbed to you and everything." Just because you've subbed to me doesn't necessarily like I'll check out your channel, but if you gotta make me think that, or you gotta make me want to subscribe to you, not just like say, "Please subscribe to me, man. I'm desperate." It doesn't really.
Yeah, I've dealt with a couple of people like that myself.
It's like, "I'll give you $100 if you sub to me today." Well,
Well, where's my $100, bitch?
listen, you show me the $100, and I'm not talking about Monopoly money here. We're not doing Monopoly money. We don't do that.
No.
No, we save that for Monopoly. We instead of doing the Monopoly stuff, let's just go and say, you show me the $100, and I'll still think about it.
Yeah.
I may take your money and not sub to you at all, but
You'd consider it.
yeah. But
Yeah.
or you get these people there that I've noticed on some other of my friends that I know on this one that they're actually getting people to promote their channels through that person's comments, and that's just not right.
Yeah. I mean, it just doesn't feel right to do it. And when I promote channels, I promote it like as I do Let's Plays, or if I do shoutouts and stuff like that, which is all good and everything. But I always talk about why I like the person, and I don't force people to do it. I just promote it as much as I can, and I'm also glad that I kind of inspired you in a way, or maybe it was. Or maybe it's the other way around, but somebody, inspired. No, it was Slim Kirby that inspired me to do shout-outs for other Let's Players, especially those who deserve it. So yeah, Slim Kirby taught me that.
Yeah, but a lot of other people have done the shoutouts too, and each in their own individual way.
Yeah.
I know with I just gotta think now. Like I know, like say, like you said about Slim Kirby, Overworld Gamer has promoted people as well during his videos, and who else? Like I have.
Yeah, you have.
Right, like the whole new Super Mario Brothers U Let's Play. You were like the heaviest promotion right there. I think that really helped you out a lot because of what we
Oh, really?
because of what we did. Not just myself though, but like Bragg and
Oh yeah,
Bonga,
everybody did. Yeah.
right, and then a lot of people from that Let's Play started because I noticed that one really started hitting you up, and
Oh yeah, I noticed too, and I'm like, wow. I can't believe, like, there's moments where I get a lot of viewers, and then there are times when I have these lulls, and I'm having a lull right now because of the fact that, well, I'm in college, and I've also had computer problems, and I mean, those two things don't really help that much.
no, don't.
I try to get out, no, and I try to get videos as best as I can, and even so, even if I didn't have computer problems, it's still a drag. Colleges.
Oh, tell me about it. I had 2 years of college, but I didn't get into the field that I studied. But right now, I actually work for a car company, so
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
Okay, let's see. We were talking about Grodus, and I mean, there's a couple of other people out there, but I'm pretty sure it would take us forever to get through all of them. I would think.
Definitely would.
Yeah. Let's see. Well,